Take 3, or is it 4? I'm not sure, I lose track. Professionalism? Never heard of it. So, this is going to be a bit of a multi-purpose video, really. I've got a thank you to say, a shout out to do, and a couple of tag responses. First, the thank you. John, Gamester81, huge, big thank you. John put a link from his channel to my channel. He linked to a whole bundle of people. And I was fortunate enough to be one of those, and the response has been, I'm quite gobsmacked. Just new subscribers piling in all the time. I keep looking at my subscriber count and it just keeps going up and up and up. I've never known anything like it. So John, thank you hugely. That is so awesome. Shout out. I got an email last night, I think it was last night or this morning, I do lose track, from a guy called Jason, talking about some stuff we've got in common, and asked would I take a look at his channel, and I did. And, you know, I get quite a lot of emails asking me to look at people's channels and look at people's stuff, and you know, it's always an interesting thing to do. It's not very often I'm as blown away as I was by Jason's channel. I'll tell you now what it's called. It's TheEMUreview. It's largely gaming, but not entirely. Words fail me. Awesome. Production values through the roof. Presentation style incredible. I mean, he's got this radio DJ presenter style down perfectly. His manner of speaking is spot on, and informative. I mean, I'll sit and ramble and talk a whole load of rubbish, and some of it might actually be factual. But this guy really, I mean, he's done his research, he knows his stuff. I sat and watched a couple of his videos this morning, and he really knows what he's talking about. You will learn stuff and be entertained, and it is funny, and just go find out. I'll put a link in the sidebar that way, isn't it? Go take a look. You will be impressed. You will. I'm not going to tell you go subscribe to the guy. You'll just do it. You don't need me to recommend that. I just want you to go and have a look and see for yourself, because as soon as you do, you'll subscribe. Okay, moving on. Itchy eye, eh? Xfile 2708 has tagged me with the Sonic and Mario tag. I've also been it's a general tag, I think, from Techromancer 1, so I'm just kind of going to roll the two into one here, because general ones, I've done so many frequently asked and answered questions and blah blah, so yeah, I'm going to cheat and roll them into one, and I'm lazy, alright. Sonic and Mario, because I haven't really talked about them. My favourite Mario Kart game. What is it? I struggle with that. I can't decide. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not Mario Kart Wii. That game, in my mind, is broken. Completely broken. They've got the balance so totally and utterly wrong. It's not a race anymore. It's just like, it's a lottery. Who will not get knocked off the track by some silly weapon just before they cross the line. Shame. Visually fantastic, handling and everything's good and fun and everything, and it is fun to play, but it's not a race, and I want a race. Mario Kart DS is great. I like that a lot, but I think it's just not big enough. There's not enough there, which is a shame. I like Double Dash a lot. But I think for me it is a toss-up between Mario Kart Super Circuit on the GBA and Super Mario Kart on the SNES. Mario Kart 64, I like the first bit, but then it goes, it's just too damn hard for me. I can't do it. I play that with Andrea, and she kicks my ass entirely. I mean, I think you've seen the video. She just stomps on me. and that's partly because she's really good at it and I'm really crap at it. Can't decide. It's either Super Circuit or Super Mario Kart on the SNES. Probably the SNES. I've spent more time playing it on the SNES. Yeah, I'll say that. Favourite Sonic game? I know it's not the it's not technically the most impressive or the biggest or anything like that. Wow, that sounds familiar. Sonic 1. Again, pure nostalgia. It's the one I spent most time playing. Yeah, I got that more or less when it came out, and it was the first Mega Drive game that made me like, just because of the speed of it and the loops and stuff, I was gobsmacked. I was used to like slow platformy things and nothing really moving very fast, and all of a sudden it was going, everything on the screen was going mad super fast, and I thought, this is awesome. Where Sonic 2, I was already used to it, so yes, it was prettier, and yes, it's bigger, and yes, it's technically a better achievement, but it doesn't have the holy crap, look at that effect, because it's just a bit more, a bit better. Worst character addition to Sonic? Complete cop-out here, I don't know. Haven't got a clue. I've only ever played Sonics 1 and 2, Sonic and Knuckles for about 2 minutes just to see that the cartridge works. Sonic R, nah. I played Sonic Adventure for about 2 minutes just to see that the disc worked. More than that, I haven't got a clue. I don't know. Who do I know in Sonic? I know Sonic, I know Tails, I know Knuckles, I know Dr. Eggman, Robotnik, whatever you want to call him, and that's all I know. So I can't answer. I don't know. Favourite Mario game? None of them. I hate Mario. Okay, excluding Mario Kart games, because that's different. The only game with Mario in it that I like isn't a Mario game. It's Donkey Kong. But I'm going to have to say that one because it is the only Mario related platform type game that I like. I like watching Mario Galaxy. I don't want to play it. It's not the kind of game I want to play. But I do like watching it. My stepson, Stephen, which gets confusing having a Stephen in the same house, though he's almost moved out. He plays it, and he plays it really well, and it's really enjoyable to watch. But for me to play Donkey Kong, that's it really. First memory playing a Mario game, well again that would be Donkey Kong in the arcades. It was this really kind of tacky, sleazy arcade in a roller skating place in a little, it was a town estate thing, part of Milton Keynes anyway, a place called Wolverton. They had this skating place called the Agora. It's now just a crappy indoor market. It's tragic they got rid of the roller skating, but anyway, they had this dark, dingy, tacky, kind of unpleasant arcade, and they had Donkey Kong in there, and that would be the first time I played that. If you want to get specific about Mario games, and it's got to be a Mario game and not a Donkey Kong game, I did play Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers, but Mario Brothers, which would be like Mario after Donkey Kong. Also in the same arcade. I didn't really think much to it. It didn't really seem to have very focused gameplay. Just my memory of it. I think I put my money in and I couldn't work out what I was meant to be doing. I mean, I was very young, and yeah, I think I struggled to grasp what I was supposed to be doing. It wasn't instantly obvious, and so I didn't like it. But I've continued to not like Mario ever since. I mean, I've got 1 and 3 on NES cartridge. I had, was it Super Mario All Stars or whatever, which had the first 3 and whatever. Memory card filled up. My 2 gig memory card, SD card, died a while ago, so I'm on a 1 gig and I keep forgetting. And I run out of time before I finish saying what I was saying. So yes, I'll shut up about the Mario and Sonic thing now because I've covered all the questions. What else? Did I have anything else to say? Probably not. I'm going to plug my other channel while I'm here, briefly. Yes, BenwaysWorld. There will be a link in the sidebar. I've forgotten which side it is now, so I'm going to point that way. Yes, if you like these talky type videos, or are remotely interested in like watching my dogs or me cycling around town or stuff like that, just random non-gaming related videos, check out my other channel. You might be interested, you might not. That'll do, I think. Thank you for watching.